Alright guys, it's first light. Decided to switch things up and hike back in here a little further. First light, we got 2 does and a buck. The buck is a nice 4-point. I mean, he's borderline, so I think we're gonna get up here and set up just in case. I need a little more daylight, and I need to get this thing set up steady to really pick him apart. But this looks like a nice 24-inch 4-point. You know, average forks and everything. Possible shooter. We'll get up here and see. He's a 4x5 with little eye guards, but you know, he just doesn't seem to be a big mature buck. You know, it seems like a middle-aged class buck. Super pretty buck. I mean, he's borderline. I'd like to shoot an older deer, regardless of what the older deer, you know, has for time length and everything, but he's a nice muley. I think we're gonna pass, pack up, and move on to the next rig. But man, these phone scopes are fun. Look at that. How cool. Day number 5. Morning of the 5th day. It is Wednesday, and we're trying to figure out how we're gonna kill some mature deer. This is a little spot I like to come. It's not a very big spot, but 2 years ago I shot a buck in here on the very last day of the hunt, so I usually come and check it once or twice. Plus, where I was gonna go, there was truckloads of dudes, so change of plans. I dropped Eric and Andy off at Eric's spot he likes to go into. It's about an hour hike for them to get where they want to go, but I like this little spot. It's about a 15-minute hike from the road, and it puts you out over some really cool looking country. But we just gotta find some deer and then hunt them. That's the plan for today. Find a mature deer on public land that we can hunt. Got it? Let's do that together. Good morning from the glassing point. Last night was an interesting night watching the elections. We stayed up too late and had to wake up too early, but guess what, everybody? Regardless of how you voted or what your thoughts are, the sun still rose today. The world is moving forward. Everything's gonna be alright. And we're out hunting deer. So I'm super happy that I'm here and not watching the TV back home. But Eric is way on the other side of the canyon. I just found a good buck. Light's still kind of tough, but he appears to be a mature 4-point. And hopefully with any luck, Eric can get up there and take a look at him and see if it's something that he'd be interested in pursuing. But we split up today and trying to cover a lot of country, and my job is just to try to pick apart this big hillside, see if we can find anything. So here we go on day 5, I think it is. Alright guys, we're gonna work our way up this ridge. Brian's got a good buck spotted. Ways up there. We got a long ways to go. That buck kind of slowed us down, but that's okay. We're just gonna get up here high, see if we can find him. I really like areas like this because I think it's an area most people overlook and don't waste their time with it, or maybe stop and glass it for 5-10 minutes and move on. But I think this country is a country of big buck that's gotten bumped out of some of this other stuff, can go, get away, feel isolated. He's got everything he needs here, water, food, and hopefully my predictions are right and there's a big buck in here, but I haven't seen any deer yet. One of the best parts about being out here glassing, just sitting on a ridge, not moving, being quiet, is you get to see some really cool things. This coyote has been harassing this group of does for the last 30 minutes. He'll run, he'll dart in at him, and then the lead doe is just getting tired of him, so she's been just turning around and running him off. They keep playing this cat and mouse game. I'm sure that's pretty annoying, but those coyotes are persistent. He just keeps hanging around. I don't see any other ones, but I've heard sometimes they'll try to bait you in, like they'll send out one dog to bait their prey to kind of chase them, and then the rest of the group will come and try to attack them, which is pretty wild to think about. A lot of people don't realize the damage that coyotes do, especially to our deer population and our fawns from deer and elk, but coyotes will actually hunt in packs, and there's some pretty cool YouTube videos out there. Our friends at Phone Scope have one that's pretty incredible with a pack of coyotes taking down a big buck that you guys should go check out. But always fun things you're going to see when you're out in the woods, and I've never seen that personally before. That was pretty cool. Well, it's about noon now. We've decided to stay up here for the day, hopefully to get a look at this buck. If everything works out, he should come out right up on that hill this evening. But for now, we'll just sit here high on this rock, perched up over this valley and this river bottom, and just try to glass for, you know, deer working around throughout the day or sneaking around some of this dark timber. But we're just a little bit late this morning. That's okay though. I think we'll see him tonight, and if we want to come back, I bet we can see him in the morning too, as long as we get up here early enough. But hopefully he comes out, and hopefully he's a shooter. Brian was a long ways away when he saw him, so he can just tell he was a good frame, big-bodied buck. We'll see if we can turn him up. So today has been super slow, I'm not gonna lie. I've only seen about 5 deer, so I thought it was a good time to FaceTime with the family. Say hi, Kaylee. It's my beautiful wife. But I've got it set up on the phone scope so they can see through the phone scope. Can't really see it very well.
Talking to right now?
I'm vlogging for the Hush channel.
Oh.
Say hi. And so I'm letting them try to find the deer since I can't. Hon, keep your eye open, and I'm just gonna pan. You try to find the deer, okay?
Trying to show us the deer.
Well, you're supposed to be looking for them.
I am.
Tell me to stop when you see one.
Like I could ever see that. It's not very clear.
That's a good idea, huh, guys? You should try it. It works great. Just about 4 p.m. A lot of deer are starting to move. We just glassed the first buck that's actually somewhat close to us. Nice little 3x4 up there. He came out with a doe and a fawn, but like he keeps looking backwards down the ridge, so I'm thinking there's probably more deer that will come out. Definitely not the deer that we saw, that Brian saw earlier. Probably sit here till just about dark and see if one of these big boys steps out tonight. We just found a slammer buck, a big 4-point, nice eye guards, really cool looking frame, a lot of character. He's 600 yards, he's way up at the top. We got a lot of daylight. He needs to come our way. I think I'm gonna get set up right here in a prone position, lay down, and try to get comfortable. Just need to be patient on this one. Holy crap. We gotta get set up. Alright guys, a deer coming out on our side. Freaking big buck. About 590 yards. So I got the weather bee dialed in to 600. And he's gonna be on the cameras. We're gonna get the phone scope. You ready? Recording?
Are you on? Just trying to get this. Dude, I'm ready. Come on. You good? Where'd he go? What happened?
He missed wide right behind his ass.
Where is he now?
He didn't move.
Huh?
He didn't move.
Okay, you ready?
Yeah. Hit him. Go take another shot.
That hit. Andy, talk to me, dude.
He's down.
He's down?
He's down.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
He's down.
Guys, we got him. 550 yards. Thumped him a couple times. He started rolling down behind these trees. We can't see him anymore, but he was rolling pretty bad, and we think he's done. But that's a stud buck, guys. We did it. A giant. That is, you know, it's not about the size, but that experience staying out here all day. But that is my biggest buck. And I'm proud of myself because I stayed calm. Usually I'm way too quick. I shoot. I don't wait. But you guys saw the footage. I waited for that buck to come out, come broadside. Ears are shaking. Here's what you're supposed to do. Put in your earplugs. I didn't. Got a big buck down, guys. We're gonna pack up our stuff and go check him out. He's way up there, 500 yards.
Made it down here, guys. Man, he's piled up right here. Check him out. What a sweet buck. He's done, guys. He's done. Weatherby did a job. Casey.
Dude, talk to me.
BBD, man.
No way.
Got a good one.
No way.
Yeah.
Where you guys at?
Just the highest peak up here.
Right on.
Yeah, sweet 4x4, cool character, big eye guards, just a solid buck, man. Great
Just a
buck.
solid buck.
Yeah, that's super nice.
Are you to him yet?
We just got to, man.
What's the plan?
Oh, he's rad, dude. Oh my gosh, he's rad.
Nice, dude. That's a big buck. Yep.
He's got some cool character too.
Is it the one that you think it's the one Brian saw earlier this morning?
I don't know. This one came out on the very tip top of the very highest peak.
No way.
It could be. He could have made a big circle around. I don't know. It's a great buck though.
pumped for you.
Thanks, man.
You're a stud. Send a pic.
Okay, I'll send a pic.
Hey,
All right.
congrats, dog.
Thanks, dude.
Okay.
Bye.
Well, guys, me and Brian were pretty much lamos of the day. We spotted very few deer, and the deer we did spot were on private property. But we just got a phone call from a good friend of ours that we know fairly well. EC Money just dumped a big buck. Shot not a giant, he said it's a solid buck. So he does this every year.
This is legitimately deja vu from last year's series. Case and I were driving around looking for deer. We got a call. Guess what happened? Eric shot a buck, and he's literally within 1,000 yards from where he killed it last year.
Dude, so stoked for him. Can't wait. He just got to it when he called us, and he was super excited. So waiting to see a pic. But he's gonna gut it out and cut it up and then leave it, and we're gonna go hunt that place in the morning and then haul his buck out. Guys, that's 2 bucks down. We only have one more tag left, and we got 4 days.
We're so much better than we were last year.
We're coasting in a lot better than we were last year. We were coming in hot last year.
With arguably much tougher conditions. I'm pretty excited about that. It's been hard the last couple days, no doubt about it, but man, this is a big uptick in the old momentum category. So
I'll tell you what, guys, like, it is easy to get burned out, frustrated, confused while you're out hunting, and it's action slow, and you just, you know, part of you just wants to give up. But you got to push through it like Eric did. He said, I'm going to go into my spot today and spend all day in there. And he did, and he killed a big buck. Me and Brian were driving around like a bunch of idiots. So I need to become motivated again. And this definitely, Eric shooting a big buck, is going to motivate me to go and kill a buck myself, hopefully. And if not, we're okay with that.
it's okay. We still had fun today. Good job, E.
We got to this buck like literally at last light. Super sweet buck. I'm so happy that everything worked out. I mean, me and Andy stayed out here all day. It wasn't that bad. It was pretty sunny, but didn't eat much. First things first, I'm gonna punch my tag on him. It's really cold at night, so I'm not worried about the meat whatsoever as far as temperature, but predators, man, I'd be super bummed if we came in here and he'd been eaten up. But I think I'm just gonna gut him tonight, open him up, you know, let that meat cool down, and we're gonna get out of here, and we'll be back to pack him out tomorrow. Man, when he stepped out on the top of that ridge and I saw those back forks come over in the skylight, I was like, yeah, that's the kind of buck I like. I've been saying I really like these tall G2s. He's got eye guards. He's just really cool shape too, with these beams that come forward and squiggly G4. But there he is, my 2016 Colorado buck. Beautiful, beautiful buck. Beautiful animals too, man. We're so lucky to be able to come up here and do what we love like this. Hunting is definitely a privilege. I couldn't be happier with the way this one ended. Oh man. Thank you, deer. Thank you.
This is what's frustrating about deer hunting, guys. We drove everywhere, hiked up on knobs, glassed miles, and seen very few deer. We just pulled back into camp. They're all down here hanging out.
Yeah.